Hey, hey, YouTube, happy Friday. We made it. We did it. And now we are going to get back into the game. I am going to experiment a little bit and try playing with my controller. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I don't always like using a controller for games, but we're going to give it a shot. But before we get started, I have a trivia question for you. My t-shirt says, I forget what 8 was for. What band wrote that lyric? Drop it in the chat and let's see. Who knows their 80s alternative music? All right, so let's get back into the game and we can chit chat about where we left off and get back into it. Is this working? Select A. I'm selecting A. Well, that certainly didn't do what I wanted it to do. Where'd the game go? That's weird. Oh, now it's working. There we are. Okay, so when we left off last time, how do we... Trying to see, like... Yeah, see, I'm going to lose my patience with this quickly, I think. Left, right. All right. Yeah, we're not going to keep doing this. Okay, see, so much already for the controller. I've played too much of the game using my mouse and keyboard, so we're just going to keep up with it. Let's look at our inventory. So we have a number of items that I would like to go sell at the pawn shop. So we need to do that. We also need to do this little thinky think, which is on 0%, to learn all this gross advanced race theory garbage. So Measurehead will let us into the docks. That's another thing we're gonna try to accomplish today. And then there's a run the number on the victim's armor. Call Alice back in a day. Well, I don't think we can do that. It's 1800. So I think one of the witnesses we cannot visit until he's back at his apartment late tonight. Where is it? Investigate apartment 10 for the cleaning lady. Okay, that's not it. Where's the dude? Yeah, here it is. The smoker on the balcony. We need to visit apartment 28 sometime after 2100 to see if anyone is home. So right now it is 1900. I wonder, do you think that we could find the pawn shop? So they said it was by the sea, and we headed over this way last time and went all the way up, and that got us absolutely nowhere. And I know if we come down here, it's kind of a dead end. We've already been by the docks, and that got us nowhere. What do you... Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. Oh yeah, look at that. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. That sounds much more reasonable. Oh. Wait a minute. We didn't come this far down before. Is there stuff for us to do? What's this? An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Okay. What's this over? Wait. Slow down, guys. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Okay, so we... Oh my gosh, are you kidding? we were standing right here talking to these two old gentlemen playing a game. And I never noticed that there was this whole area here. What do we got down here? Anything? What's over here? Oh, and there's another person we can talk to.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Save the economy? What are you talking about? Let's browse.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
58%. Find something worth salvaging from that pile of rags. You know me, I like a good challenge, even, well, the odds are kind of in my favor. They're not as bad as they were yesterday. And yesterday, I kept striking out left and right, so we'll see how we do today.
No good. All you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You can tell they're too tight around your thighs and too loose around the waist.
That's better. All right, I forgot to turn my lights on. I'm like, why do I look so weird on camera? There we go. All right, now the green screen is working. No good. All you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You can tell they're too tight around your thighs and too loose around the waist.
They itch like hell. Like an itch pit in hell.
Oh, this reminds me of when I was a kid. My mom bought me, I remember when I was in like 6th grade or so, some plaid wool pants, but they weren't lined, and I put them on, and it was the most miserable experience of my life.
All natural materials, see? Real wool, 100% skin friendly, and they're yours for only $2.
Yeah, they gotta be lined, dude. All right, cost $2. No, we're not gonna buy those. Anything else we can look at?
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I got excited because I thought we were about to find... We need to find a tape. Where is it? For us, yeah, here. Get a hold of a sad song on tape.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Inspect the sneakers? Sure, why
A
not?
pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Okay.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
We do not have money for that, but we know these are here now, so we can always come back if we need sneakers.
Only? That's madness.
Yeah.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
But I already looked at the sneakers. What about the speakers, though? Doesn't anyone want those speakers? Poor little speakers. But I already... let's ask about the speakers.
These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
Interesting.
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
Well, he's not a very good businessman, is he? Because you would think he would just sell us whatever we show an interest in. We don't have that kind of money anyways. What's over here?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
No, we already have glasses. But let's see if we can ask him some questions.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin.
So I just want to point out this is why we're not really accomplishing a lot in this game, because I set to try to find something and then I see something else and I'm immediately diverted. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying this is going to be a very roundabout ride, and I don't know if it's like that for everybody because I've never played this game before, but it's going to be like that for this series.
The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Okay.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
I think he's really fun.
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer. You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
Oh gosh, so do you know what that reminds me of? Sorry, I didn't mean to hit my mic. And this is a little awful, but a long time ago, my husband and I went to Italy, and when we were in Rome, we got into a taxi, and it was during the time of the what was it, Operation Desert Storm, when George W. Bush was in office. And we got into the taxi and we told the taxi driver where we wanted to go, and he looked at us in the rearview mirror and he was like, "Oh, Americano." And we were like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, George Bush, cowboy, boom, boom, boom." And that's what that just reminded me of. And yes, I was a little mortified. All right. Really, you think I'm cool? I'm not cool. Whether I'm cool is unimportant. I have police questions for you. Let's go here. How's our morale? Oh, everything. We're in good shape right now. Yeah, let's stay business. Let's make Kim proud of us.
You're right, officer. 100%. No playing around then. Strictly business. Maybe I can interest you in some premium menswear instead.
Persuade him to give us some money? 42% no. Where are you from?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
He sounds so happy. I love people who have that, like, that tone of joy in their voice.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
Okay. So, let's see if we're right.
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Oh no, we don't want to insult them. Yeah.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism. But the apricot suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
Okay then. Right, but it isn't only a shithole because of Refugol. You're welcome. I do try to be supportive of other peoples and cultures. I don't know why I'm talking about this. It's some kind of mind reaction. Point to your head. Let's do 2.
That's so cool, officer. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur?
He's a good
by buying
businessman.
some pens and glasses.
Okay. I don't think that's going to really come to much of anything. I could be wrong about that, but we don't have any money anyway. A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Oh, okay. Oh, it's over here. Wait. It's here. Fingerless gloves. +1 electrochemistry. I don't yet understand what electrochemistry is. I've seen it come up a couple of times. Go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Oh, we don't want that. I'm trying to keep him off the sauce right now. What's over here? Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. Barry, can you hear me, buddy? Who's this guy?
Evening, officers.
Man on water lock.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Okay, first things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock? Do you know what caused this wreckage? Point at the smashed billboard in the canal. Let's ask that.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
Okay.
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Why? And I wonder if this has anything to do with the drug trafficking, or the raw materials for drugs that are being trafficked around.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a water lock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Okay. Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
Interesting. And a fishing village? Oh, I hope we get to explore that.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Okay. Wait, I wanted to ask
Evening,
him other
officers.
stuff. Oh, I can't ask him anything else. Okay. I wanted to ask what he was doing down here, but whatever.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Oh, has to do with that sign we just saw. Is this it right here? Oh, I see. So these doors, do they like swing closed or something? Yeah, it's not going to work. Over here. Oh, we can't because we're too far away. Okay, let's come over here. What's this? Wait, where are we? Some kind of machine, an antique cash register. Are we in a shop? Mostly military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Oh, we are in the pawn shop.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Okay.
Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Win who back?
Yes, buy something nice. A figurine.
We barely have enough money to pay our hotel bill right now, and who are we buying this for?
This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I just don't have clarity. Is he talking about the blonde lady that he tried to hit on outside of his hotel at the start of the game? Pick up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table. Let's...
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
You want to give that to a lady? What is this?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
So the tone of the voice of the pawn shop owner is cracking me up, but also, like, the headless horseman in a tracksuit is basically what this is.
50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head.
I kind of like it. I'm buying it.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off as earnest.
Yeah, I just thought it was cool. I don't care if it's magical or not, buddy.
A typical Martinaise streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the streetlight. Is that a streetlight? Where did you get this? How much for the streetlight? There's nothing else you need to know about the light. I'm anxious to,
if
like,
you don't
make money.
mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us have photonic
look at that.
sensitivities.
Photonic sensitivity is not generally acknowledged by the medical establishment.
I do appreciate it.
Okay. How do we put it away? Should I just put it over here? Okay. Alright.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
The man at the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you. It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately? Yeah, let's ask him that.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Okay.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored.
I personally think it kind of looks like a cozy little shop with all kinds of little interesting things.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
That's what I'm saying. Quite the collection indeed. Typical Vacas consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others. This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize, niche down, right? Okay. Let's just be polite.
It keeps me entertained.
No, we're not doing any of the drugs and alcohol stuff. We need him sober. There's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
I'd like to sell my clothes. I have a fascinating... Oh, I could sell my clothes, and could I get new clothes? Because there were clothes over there in the shop. I think let's start by selling what we have. Commemorative pin.
Jean-Baptiste's summer dinghy rates is 31. What a pleasant time that was.
Oh.
So, what do you want to know? Price? I can give you $3.20 for it.
Okay, but can you hold on to it for a few days before putting it up for sale? I promise to give the pin back.
Sure, I can keep it behind the counter for a week, but only if you pawn it right now.
Okay.
Sure thing. So, do you want to sell anything?
Yes, I want to sell. Why won't it let me sell anything? There's a whole bunch of stuff I want to sell. Wait, right here. That's interesting. I'll check. There we
Anything
go.
else you're thinking of selling?
What is this? The figuring. We just bought that. This. Antique Belle McGraw rifle. What is this? We're not selling that. Shot put. We're making some jing. What is this? Commemorative pin? Sorry, old lady. I promise we'll bring it back. Kind green ape pen. We're selling everything we can. Postcard. Lieutenant's handkerchief. Sorry, Kim. Don't look. Okay. Well, look at that. We got 48 bucks. I'd love to buy some clothes. If I click on this, is it automatically going to do it, or is he just going to tell me how much my clothes are
I'm
worth?
not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Okay.
And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparkle in the light of the projector!
Alright. I don't have anything
Another
to
time,
sell.
perhaps.
Is Roy high? No, we don't. You might be able to aid our investigation. By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by officers?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
No.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Yeah. I don't blame him. Okay. Was the buyer a policeman?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd.
Huh.
I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
I wonder what she looked like.
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Oh.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinaise with it?
That's pretty much it, Kim, yes.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
He is so patient. So I was talking with my brother-in-law last night about this game because he was curious how I was liking it. And I was telling him, one of the things that I find really curious about this game is how much I care, like, what Kim thinks of my character. And I mean, we've been interacting with him for a while at this point, right? Like, I'm like 10 hours into the game, maybe, but I don't even really know an awful lot about him. Why do I care so much what he thinks of my character? It's so curious to me. There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante, wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the citizens' militia? I'm sorry. I sold my gun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. I do hope we manage to clean this mess up somehow, while also keeping our focus on the murder investigation.
This mess. He means your mess.
Yeah. Hang on a second there, though. He's opening the door to helping you with this problem. Any ideas where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
Okay.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Let's find out if there's anything that happened. Like, this seems like a weird question to ask right now because we know he sold his gun. But I'm wondering if we go down this path, if we're going to learn something about that situation that provides us more information in some way.
You
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
Yeah, but he already knows.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Aw.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Huh. It's funny, throughout this game, there's various actors or characters from TV or movies or whatever that these characters remind me of. This guy with all his talk about photons reminds me of, who is Sal's from Better Call Saul? The brother who doesn't leave his house and is afraid of electricity. That's who this reminds me of.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
Yeah, I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
Wow, that's okay. I don't really feel he's a jerk entirely for selling the gun. And I'm kind of glad Kim's standing there to hear all of this.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Oh, he's a good man. How much did I sell it for? Happens to the best of us, I guess. What happened to our character before we came here? I really should have killed my... No, we're not going to say that. I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further. Now, let's get some more details.
15 real.
Whoa.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. This has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
Empathy. Sympathy. Okay. All right, we're going to apologize.
No apologies necessary, officer.
Yeah. All right.
Of course.
We're not doing that. You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging? Think you could help me get a corpse out of a tree? Let's start with the obvious question of what does he know? Has he heard anything?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
Bad for your mental health, too.
He doesn't know anything.
Okay. Think he knows somebody who could help us get the corpse out of the tree?
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
Okay.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
All right. So we're done with that. What's this up here?
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep this Stereo 8 approved machine here. What I really want to know is, could this device come handy in my police work? Are you sure this is all in working order? That's...
Is the Harman Welshie W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there.
okay.
It'll set you back 12 real.
Tape player. Equip this to play tapes. I kind of want to buy it because I really want to do karaoke, guys. Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
How can you not like music? We're buying it.
And here you are, quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever, turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
All right, cool. I wish I could find something else to sell to get us back up to 50. I was feeling like we had made progress. What's this? Map of Martinaise. Handwritten note from the fridge. Tools. Okay. What else do we got around here? Nothing really, right? We just did that. All right, I think we're all set here for now. Hey, we made a little progress. Okay, let's go over here. What's over this way? Anything? I have no idea where we're going. What time is it? Still not 2100. Hot air rises up from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Oh, there's a guy up there.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Oh, that was who we had already talked to. Sorry, I didn't mean to act like I don't care about you, but you're good. I thought, yeah. I only saw his legs when we were over here, and I thought he was on top of this. Looks like there's nowhere for us to go over here, huh? Can I go this way? No. Okay, well, at least we did find... Wait. The, pawn shop, and we sold some stuff. Maybe if we keep selling stuff, we'll be good. Anything else I can talk to this guy about?
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
What do you see in his eyes? Nothing. Okay, what else are we gonna do? You know, one thing I kind of want to do is go back up, since we're just right here anyway. This isn't... Oh, there's more people here now. But we can't talk to them. I want to go back up to the second floor near where our room is. And I want to see if we can talk to anybody on the second floor. Because aside from the girl who was standing by the railing at the very start, I really did not engage with anything up here.
The door is closed. There is no answer.
Okay.
You
she's
hear
not
the
home.
shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Well, that's not true. You're standing here with Kim doing an investigation.
The door is closed.
All right. So I came up here and there really isn't anything else that we need to do. I can't get in here. What's this? All right, let's just go back out. I don't want to go to sleep. It's only 1900. And these dudes aren't here yet. How are we doing on all of our thinking? Track down your gun. Let's see. Where are we on this advanced race theory? 44%. All right, so we're getting there. Once we finish that, I want to go back and talk to Measurehead. But until we do that, what else can we do? I feel like we're in a holding pattern with a lot of things. Call Alice back in a day. That was on Monday. I don't even know what day it is right now. But I think this is still Monday because I haven't gone to sleep yet and neither has Kim. We could try to get this done. Can we have more conversation with him?
Yes?
What happens if we say this?
Excuse me?
What if I want to work this case alone? Beat it, you're nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
I see. What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
That's interesting.
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Okay. You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He
Oeuvre.
regrets bringing it up.
Okay. Tell me about the case
What do
again.
you want to know?
Can we go over the preliminary information? Now that we've inspected the scene, I want to know more about this. Yes.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinaise is part of Jamrock or the industrial harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinaise.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinaise than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words.
Got it.
I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Got it.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
Yeah. So you volunteered to spoil it. What's special about Martinaise? I wonder what this says about me, that I was sent by my station. Okay, yeah, let's say that. I was sent to teach you a lesson in style. There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest, a case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? Don't be scared, but I think I might have supernatural abilities. I probably have an unbelievable kill count. I'm going to leave why I was sent unspecified. I'm digging the whole supernatural vibe. It's kind of fun. I don't want this to become a big woo-woo game. I don't want to go completely down that path, but I want it kind of like sprinkled along the edges, I think.
He opens one hand and looks at it. A moment passes.
Which school do you subscribe to? Mambo or Jambo?
That's funny. Which one is the one where you hear your Thai talk to you? Mambo, I have a visit interior. I see and feel things. Okay, well, I think intuition is legit. I think it's because your brain is trained to observe things, and you might not realize you're observing things. So I believe that intuition is really just reactions to observations.
It's always good to have a police officer who can see and feel. Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
Let's see. What's special about Martinaise?
Martinaise? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
Okay, so you volunteered to spoil it.
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
The lieutenant appears pleased with this. Okay, enough of the competition then. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Okay, let's do this one. We got a good shot. Watch, we're still going to get it wrong because I suck at these, but let's do it anyway.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Well, wait a minute. I didn't just win that just to put myself down. What? No, that can't be right. Yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of. No, we're not going down this negative Nancy road.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late and argues with his necktie. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up? Like, as a joke. I wonder if we're a little vulnerable with Kim, if we could get him to empathize with us more, if it'll make a stronger partnership. And if that would be to our advantage. Let's say it and see what happens. I'm not sure he is going to be comfortable with this, though.
I've considered it.
Hang on a second, guys. All right. Text message from the child. I don't ignore those. I've considered it. So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why's that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinaise, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinaise? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Oh, interesting. So you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there.
All right. Well, that's promising.
So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
They are in for a surprise. See, he believes in us. I'm glad we did that.
Yes?
All right, there was nothing else for us to do. What time is it? How long is it gonna take for us to get to 2100 done? Yeah, look at that. We got a list going, guys. All right, is there anything else? Can I tell you, yesterday talking to Gart, we realized that there's a secret passage in that hotel, and I cannot wait to explore this because the doomed commercial area from yesterday's live stream was a blast. We found crazy stuff in there and I loved it. Who made the call? Keep searching for the caller despite lacking any obvious leads. This may take time. It's unclear. I hope we stumble upon our badge. How are we doing here? Any better? 50. All right, we're halfway there. Get a reality lowdown. Lena encouraged you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps try a rich person. Rich people are educated. Well, we talked to that rich lady. Should we go talk to her again? Wait, this way. Is she still just hanging out here? Standing on her boat like a weirdo in the middle of the night, practically? I wonder, do, like, characters disappear when it gets late at night? Do they go to sleep? Oh, she is still here.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality?
She pulls her hood closer around her neck.
Yes, reality is your side case. An experimental side case.
I am conducting a personal investigation into the world I find myself in. It's related to that medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. No time to explain, just give me the lowdown. Actually, now is not a good time. We did tell her we had a medical issue.
Ah, yes. The episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
She pulls down her thermal cup and looks at you.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
Yeah, it's totally cool. He just needs you to explain everything going on in our universe right now.
We may be here a while then.
Yeah.
Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
Okay.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
I don't want to. I want to jump around. All right, where are we?
We're in Martinaise, baby. Martinaise is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Interesting. I wonder if we're going to be able to go to wherever she lives and see that area. Tell me more about Martinaise. You mentioned to see. What sea is this? Okay, that's Martinaise. What's Revachol? Tell me about another, perhaps even more fundamental aspect. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea. It's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
I keep calling it Revachol. Revachol. Are we near the ocean? We must be if there's a bay.
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water. The Insulindic.
Oh, we live on an island?
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
Wait, it's like this the UK? Because they keep talking in French, and across from the, what do you call it? The canal, the English Canal, is France.
Vast, lukewarm and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
Wait, what? Oh, he's talking about the ocean. Got it. What's the name of the island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance. We're in the delta of this river on the 6th branch, the Martinaise distributary.
Are you kidding me? The name of this island is Caillou, like that little cartoon character. My kid was obsessed with that cartoon, Caillou, when she was little. And I gotta tell you, man, my husband and I, we used to talk about how Caillou needed to be stopped because he was a little monster. And then they pulled it. So, Caillou, that's so funny.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
Okay.
And to humanity at large.
Yeah. All right. Tell me more about Martinaise.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager.
Oh.
Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders.
Interesting.
This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
Okay. So she's only been here once before. What's
Revachol?
Revachol.
Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriotism.
What makes Revachol great?
History, detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
What does that mean, to resolve history? Who built it?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
Okay, and when was it
built? In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
Okay, and why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest.
You should meet this guy named Measurehead.
By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people. In the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
Got it. So we're in an unimportant part of an important place. So we're pretty much at the center of the world. So I like this first one.
I think it's fair to say so. Martinaise is about 22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom, coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Okay.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
Interesting.
There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
What the hell are shivers? Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Shivers come when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. It enables you to hear the city itself, to truly belong to the streets. It is a supernatural ability. Old wrongs play out in the present time. Scenes across the city happen in front of you, but who is speaking to you? At high levels, shivers may make you seem mad to the outside world as you listen to the city You don't listen to others. Your superiors may begin to worry. With the low shivers, though, you will seldom hear the city speaking to you. And if you cannot hear it, how can you ever save it? Okay. I kind of like the idea of getting a shiver. Where are we? I don't know any of this. Say nothing. Observe the large body of water swelling cold.
She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence, slowly. This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Okay.
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask.
Yeah.
About even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
Okay. We're gonna make Kim happy.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
Thank you. 42%, 3%. That's all for
Glad
now.
to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Thank you. That's all for now. Okay. So what do we got going on here, guys? Did we get yet? Oh, okay, cool. So that's done. Keep asking Joyce questions about reality or return later. She'll be here whenever you need the info. Got it. I thought we got a new one, but it doesn't look like we did. Oh, we got one of these. What's this? Jamasavu? Derealization. I have never heard of the word derealization. 3 hours, 25 minutes, huh? What is it? Revocable Special Administrative Region. Le Caillou. Name after name, and none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. Trouvant, the Apricot Company, World Games 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corners. See if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all the thoughts. The one you truly must complete. Ooh, I like this one. Okay. But let's get through this first. Oh, look at what time it is. It's almost time for us to go find the dude who smokes on the balcony. If I can remember how to get back there. I think it's up through here. I don't know. Any more questions I can ask What's-Her-Face?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Okay, I like this one. So you won't talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell us something about the murder victim's missing armor.
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor art? Art for the, body? Come on, Cindy, just help me out here. Let's try that.
Ugh, alright, sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village running around with military-grade handwear.
Oh.
Look cute as hell.
We are going to the fishing village. I don't know when. It might take us five days to get there. Especially considering how distracted I get.
If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time.
And there's a little girl wearing gloves there.
No. That's all the snitching Cindy the Skull does for today. Actually, I don't even know why I told you what I just told you.
'Cause you're a nice person. What's this? See that? I didn't notice that before.
I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again. Damn it.
She looks at you, a a little sad suddenly.
Or a weakness for police officers, miss. Thank you either way.
Is that bed in the coal room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
Don't you have a... That one's stupid. Don't you have a real home? It's not the nicest place, but I guess it'll have to do. I don't like the second question. Like, I can't imagine asking somebody who's unhoused that question. This is kind of rude, too.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
Don't you have a...
Does anyone in a city like this?
She's right. All right.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
Wow. I wish we had had better options than that. Let's go this way. I'm being lazy about steering tonight. Come on, can you run? There we go. Now we need to figure out, I think it's out this balcony. Maybe we'll get lucky and he's there. You hear distant traffic. Night is falling on the city. Well, it's pretty late, isn't it? 20 hours? A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. Oh, he's over here. That's where it is. I got confused for a second. I hope you guys can't hear what's going on in my house right now, because I have a house full of teenagers playing Dungeons and Dragons. And they are a little feisty right now. Wait, why aren't you? Go. You can't go over here? How did we get over here last time? Because I think he's right here. I remember this building confusing me last time we were here, and now I feel like we're going way too slow. Okay, so this isn't how we do it. How did we get up here? Maybe that's why these are still here. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I don't like...
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. No one answers.
Okay.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
It's almost that time. Honestly, I'm just trying to burn time until this is done, and it's almost done. We're getting there. Find the armored gloves. Ask the little girl in the fishing village down the coast who knows something about armored gloves. I can't run down the stairs. Come on. Why are you so slow, dude? Okay. What's this over here? Another splattering of bullet holes on this wall. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to equip myself with the flashlight. Just in case we see any orbs. We're supposed to be able to see orbs. This thing. Can I get up there? No. Oh, what's that? How do we get up here? I want that coat. No way in here, huh? All right. Come on, guys. Run. Every time we hit stairs or something, he slows down, and I want him to move faster. Although someone in his condition probably would not be able to run very far, huh? There we go. We might as well, while we're killing a little bit of time, finish looking in here, which I didn't do the other day.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the
Ooh.
cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Storekeeper, tell me about the Muscleman book.
Oh, Man from Hyundai. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Sounds good. Which one should I start with? That doesn't sound like something I'd be interested in.
At last, someone sensible. However, I still urge you to buy one. Can't judge a book by the cover, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, The Man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
No. So I just remembered something. When we were going through the abandoned warehouse, we came across information about games. And I remembered
A small
that we had
mountain
seen
of
this.
colourful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space
Yeah.
seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Yeah, this Wirral. And I thought of this because we didn't really explore this.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography.
Oh, I could not imagine playing a geography game. Although, I suppose Ticket to Ride and all of those, that's exactly what they are, huh?
Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Lady, doesn't the sky look a little rough for that life?
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
Wow, I have children, a family. I really hope you don't have kids if you've been on a bender like this. Do I have friends? Look at the lieutenant. I don't want to think about
Then
this.
don't.
All right, look at me. Who'd want to have children with me? No. I don't feel as if I have any kids. Yes, kids, friends, chicks, I have all those. Do I think he has children? No, I don't want him to have kids.
Friends are technically like family.
She fiddles with her pendant, thinking.
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
That's a depressing game. We're not buying that. What about all these real things? Yeah, let's dig into this further because we came across this term in the abandoned warehouse.
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all.
So this is like Dungeons and Dragons.
I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
This woman, for some reason, fascinates me a little bit. There's a part of me that wonders, like, why is she so fixated on entities? No, I don't want to buy that either. Anything else for me to look at? What about one of these detective books?
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective Dick Mullen.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out.
Okay.
You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
Okay. But there is no option.
Shelves filled to the brim. Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
I would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
What is innocentic power?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education.
Yeah, I don't.
The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
She's very comprehensive in her summaries of books. I'll give her that. I thought it was about which of these innocence is the coolest and greatest. So you recommend it? Yes, of course, because she's trying to sell you something. Great. I don't need to know anymore.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
$4.70. I don't know. I feel like we've gotten hints throughout the game to spend time sitting somewhere and reading.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Oh, you guys know I have a weakness for this because I think it adds an interesting edge. Look how he's like pointing up with his flashlight.
The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf.
That's weird.
Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
Yeah, what's the pale?
The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted.
Is the pale like the veil, like wherever you go from here? I don't know. That's what it sounds like, right? What's this book about?
The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pale, also known as le territoire.
Okay.
For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pale.
I like this vibe for him. It's weird.
It is, and good for the circulation, too.
That was funny the way this answered. What else?
It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pale and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
And what does this pale aged liquor do?
Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health. That seems improbable.
I should probably get my hands on some of that. What else is in there? How is that possible? I think I've heard enough.
For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pale, though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour.
Okay.
These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity
Oh,
figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions.
so we're gonna go streaking through an alternate reality? Let's do it.
This is exactly what you need.
I agree.
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Well, I certainly don't need that. I probably need that. Oh, gosh. What am I going to say? I think it's probably number 2, but he would never admit it. How's that?
You close the book and return it to its place on the shelf.
Yeah, we're totally getting that.
Indeed. Something about that book does seem to have spoken to you. Well, I hope it contains what you're looking for.
Are there any other
Amidst the
books?
various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. These 3 things are very important to the working class mind. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access
insurance.
to various paranatural books still litter the shelf.
Okay. You know the one thing I wonder about this book that we were just thinking of? Unity, balance, all of that. I feel like Measurehead has a warped view of that stuff, but I wonder if we became an intellectual, would he become easier for us to manage in some way? I love this little bookshop. It's so cozy. What time is it? 2027? What do we have going on here? How much time is left? Oh, we're so close. This is taking forever, though. Okay. Let's go out this way. We don't need to be in the bookshop anymore. What else can we do around here? I'd like to... They're still standing out here, huh? I have a family. I think we saw all of this stuff last time. Poor Kim's like, where are you going, you crazy person? I'm just looking for stuff right now, man. I'm not sure how well we explored this area. I think we looked at that plaque, but not really anything much beyond that. I'm trying to cover all our bases. This lady doesn't talk to us, I remember that. Okay. I kind of want to sit down and read that book and see what happens when you kind of educate yourself. Because I haven't done anything like that. But I also think it would be lame to just sit on a live stream reading a stupid book while you guys just stare at it like, great. Okay. And we already explored everything in here, but we have time to kill, so let's go back through, because at the end we were really kind of rushing.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Alright. Wait, why? I was thinking about this last night.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
What happened? Why?
An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. Well, because I'm curious as to why the game put this in here. I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason. Yes. Yes, that is me.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has 1 cable missing.
Okay. I'm just curious, like, does anything happen around here because I did that?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Try to crack open
You
the
slip your
lid.
fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here.
Well, I have a pry bar, but I wonder if also turning it off so that it defrosts.
If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Equip the pry bar by going to the Tools tab in your inventory.
I know.
From there,
wait.
you can equip it to a held slot.
Got it. So he's got a pry bar in one hand, if I can get it into his hand. Can I only hold one object at a time? Is that what's going on? Why can't I? Heck. Is the game glitching or something? There we go. No, I can do that. All right.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
The pry bar is not strong enough. So will I break the pry bar if I try? This is a white check. You may retry it.
The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge.
Okay. What is this?
You see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very eyes.
Bend it.
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced tool to get it open.
Advanced? Where do we get one?
I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in this mysterious ice cream maker.
Okay. We also turned off the power to it, so I would imagine it's going to defrost at a certain point. Oh. Why did we go that way? Oops, this way. Come on. What is there left for me to see? Anything? Bueller? How do I thought this was a ramp. No, it's not. All right. This way. Where am I going? Oh, that was a little... I knew there was like an entrance or a ramp or something.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Okay. We already did all
Seems
of
like
this.
an old bunker from...
Yeah. Nowhere to go here. Come on.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge, slowly melting.
Okay. So that didn't have a major effect at all on anything. And this was the room where we found all the weird stuff and this like filament thing, and I have no idea. Like, it asked us for a password and we didn't have one, and we still don't. I think we're just basically heading back towards the bookshop.
Yes?
Nothing. Just checking. The last time I thought I was done talking to you, there was still more stuff I could find out, so. 2032, huh? It stays the same time for a long time. How are we over here? Oh, we're so close. 93%. We already talked to her and completely insulted the poor woman for no reason. Did we talk to him about everything that we could? I think we did.
Looking for something?
Yeah. Not that interesting, buddy. We talked to him about everything that we could.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
You don't have any tips on how to punch a guy out, do you? Say a really big race theorist guarding a button?
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
Okay, I'm not fighting him because he's gonna kick my butt. I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. You trying to meet their fat boss?
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here, behind the hostel cafeteria there. This is an official matter, not to be discussed with outsiders. Let's do one. Maybe he'll have some information for us.
I know nothing about a murder.
Yes, you do, you liar. His reply is snappy and terse.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Yeah, why so tense?
What are you talking about? I'm not tense.
You sound tense.
Yes, he's tense.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
I don't know. This really isn't my area of expertise. Sure, why not? Can I lead him on?
Why not? I see numerous reasons not to pick a side in this local matter.
Pity. Let us work!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, I gotta ask. Where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. Curiosity, going to figure out this strike mess. Routine, part of the investigation. I thought you looked real familiar for a second there.
No, don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
Oh, interesting. Already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Aren't we from Jamrock too? A bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know. Sweet, I know bars. Been thrown out from several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar. I don't really drink, but work has taken me to some. Which one was it? Let's try number 2. Maybe that lightens the mood.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've been there. Not right now, but I might have been there. I don't really remember things well. Let's say that.
It was a long time ago.
The man is quickly losing interest in talking with you. What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
He shifts uncomfortably in his workers' overalls. What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting? What What does that mean? Why would his clothes be like that? Ill-fitting, what does that mean? Oh, this game reads my mind, and I've heard from friends to expect that, but it's so wild.
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new clothes? So, like, did he steal clothes from people?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his.
Yeah.
Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Okay.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you are unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel.
Okay.
And I don't mean the scrawny mesk punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Yeah. Have you considered storming in, like all of you? Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk.
All right.
Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
There were more questions I wanted to ask that we didn't, and it didn't give me the option to continue, so we're going to go
We
back
were promised
through here.
work. Main gate's locked. And I don't mean the scrawny mesk punk either. Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
So what's up with this guy?
It would be better for the neighborhood if you...
No!
Yeah.
They
All
will.
right.
Advanced race theory.
Oh, here we go. What is that
Everything
picture?
is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
So I really, truly am praying that if I do this, I'm just kind of bluffing and I'm not actually gonna have to agree with him that his stupid theory is right. I just want him to think that it is. He's still standing there. What kind, like, he's been there forever.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Knock him out. Let's go over that. I think I know what the race enigma is.
And?
It's shit. Let me into the fucking harbor. Paradoxically, you plan to supersede the Occidentals with their own race theory. This racecraft is what rich people want us to do while they get all the money. It's just something you shock people with, liberal and progressive people. It's whatever you want it to be. It's a free association language exercise. Degenerate, race hero. I don't know about the rest, but it's clear I should stop drinking the ancient mind poison agul, also known as alcohol. This dump is ready to be superseded. I can serve as a clerk in your administration. Maybe you need a cop. Which one? So that's the not the right way to go, I don't think. Some of these are like backhanded compliments. I'm gonna go with 7 just because I'm If I did that, what would he do?
Everyone can see that. It has little to do with the race enigma.
Baby, don't be mean. Give him another chance.
Anything for you, babe.
Okay.
Look, babe. The mignon of law is also a racist. But his racism is basic and rote. He thinks he has solved the great race enigma by describing a rote mechanism of scientific competition.
So unadvanced.
The woman looks half bored.
The basic race education he received in high school has led him to think his phylum are the sole authors of race theory. An esoteric study reaching back to the ancient mass society of Pericarnassus over 4,500 years ago.
I said this yesterday, and I'm going to say it again. Can you imagine being on a date with this dude and just listening to him babble like this all freaking night?
Basic racist, I take pity on you. You clearly want to enter the harbor bad. Like a little boy who wants to go on the potty. I can press the button for you. It will open the door.
That's all I wanted.
Very well. You may enter the door once. Our race conversation here has concluded.
Finally. Let's go.
Where are we going? Where does the door open? Here? Okay. That was a guess on my part. It's so funny, like, I went through that whole thing. We've been up here a couple times, but I didn't pay attention to, like, what door we were trying to go through. Radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff around here to check out.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Okay, we don't need to call anybody. Take all. Book. Sure, why not? Okay. A standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. Someone left the coffee machine on. The dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. Every worker, member of the board, is written at the top of the flyers. And at the bottom, the union logo and "Demand Democracy." This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
I love that. I love that there's these tiny little glimmers of mischievous Kim in there.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
Open the drawer.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse through the folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
Is this the drug materials trafficking information that the lady on the sailboat wants?
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Couron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Interesting. Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Oh gosh, let's see if we're lucky.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
I feel like this game is taking pity on me because last night I could not get a single one of these right. I had something with like crazy high percentage probability of being successful and it didn't work at all.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
Okay.
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Interesting.
All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
Yeah. Take another look at the note.
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Is it a code?
All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
Why would it let me take a look again if there wasn't going to be different?
Hundreds of documents and the same materials being handed. You already went through all of these. The drawer slides shut smoothly.
That's confusing, right? Why would it let me look a second time if it wasn't going to give me additional options? That's curious that the game would function like that. What's this? Postcard. What's this up here? Neat office shades. Oh, visual calculus and drama. Cool. Magnesium. All right, hang on. I want to check this out. So these glasses give me +1 logic and -1 authority. These give me +1 visual calculus, -1 drama. Drama urges you to treat the world as a stage and on it to perform. It enables you to lie, to concoct the most elaborate and wonderful stories, to take on ingenious personas and perform acts of stagecraft in an entertaining amalgam of forbery and deceit. As well, it enables you to see through would-be actors and their false antics. If they lie, you'll know immediately. At high levels, drama may render you an insufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics and bouts of paranoia. For to know the world is a stage is to know that truth is vanity. However, with low drama, you cannot lie or discern when others lie. And a cop who can't do either is a cop who's soon going to be lying 6 feet under. All right, so we have 5 drama, so we would lose one of those. Or the other one was authority. You must respect my authority, as Cartman would say. Authority urges you to assert and reassert your dominance over those around you. It enables you to understand the power dynamics of groups of thugs, know how far you can push a perpetrator, and how to establish control of situations. At high levels, authority demands respect. Even a perceived slight could send you into knee-breaking mode. So I only have 3 of these, and right now I'm wearing glasses that deduct 1. I feel like drama's important, but I probably... Ooh, sorry guys. I probably have enough of it. I want to switch these out. And that way we have more visual calculus. Okay. What else do we have going on here? I'm wearing a mesh shirt. So, oh, see, so that's giving me back a drama anyways. So these two cancel each other out. Savoir-faire. Oh, negative savoir-faire. Oh, these pants are bad. What are these? Reaction speed. Oh, neither one of these are good. What is the reaction speed one? Right here. Oh, so that's really low. And the other one was savoir-faire, right? Which is where? Right here. It's already at 0. Okay. Damn it, I keep doing that. I'm gonna switch these out and look a little ridiculous. Oh, that's not terrible. Alright. +1 electro... I don't want electrochemistry. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hang on a second. Oh, this isn't what I thought it was. How many rhetorics do I have? 4. Which do you think is more important for me to have? Reaction speed? Yeah, I have so little reaction speed, I can't afford to lose it. Let's put the hat on. Oh, we're looking like something. Interfacing or electrochemistry. What does interfacing do? We're about to meet the boss, so we're basically going through our clothing to make sure as they could be. Master machines, pick locks, and pockets. Interfacing wants you to connect to machines to use and improve them, because that makes you a better human organism. It enables you to understand interactions with machines, be that how to repair the motor of a Kinmima motor damage, how to analyze the way a suspect used a pen, or how to refigure electric currents. It even lets you steal keys off a keyring. Ooh, yes please. Damn it, I did it again. Alright, put these gloves on too. You look absolutely absurd, but who cares? Who cares? Alright.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something, soft, yet crinkly.
What was in these pants?
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in sur-le-clay into the apricot-flavored chewing gum, loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers.
What? The raw materials were most likely exported from the apricot, whatever that word is, and processed in sur-le-clay into the apricot flavored chewing gum. What is going on, guys? I guess we're going up here. Go. Where are we? Oh, what's this?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back.
This is the coat I wanted
This
earlier.
is your cloak. You can feel it.
Oh.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives in Martinaise. The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do.
Grab the cloak.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Oh. All right, let's take a look at this too. Close. Where is it? Here it is. Shivers. Okay. What does this give us? 1. All right, so we get a little... Oh, wow. Look at us. We are something. Disco ass blazer. That freaks me out. All right. What's here? Collecting rainwater. Oh, now we can come over here, which we couldn't... Look at all of this, guys. Where's our little bag? Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Take all. Wait. Yes, I am collecting while I'm getting ready to meet a union boss. This is how
This
I
is the
do
night
things.
watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
René Arnaud. I like the sound of that. So this is where René works. I'm gonna look around.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Who's René? So this is where René works. Are we saying that just because we saw the name? Because when I heard him, the narrator, say that, my first thought was that the tone was, so this is where René works. And that wouldn't have made sense, right? Take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabiniers uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera. René looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
And we just took it like a weirdo.
Why did you take that picture of René?
I don't know. I'm going to ask him about it. I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence. I'm making an artistic photo collage, Kim.
Of course you are. What murder investigation would be complete without an arbitrary photo collage?
He's not happy with us.
This is the night watchman's booth.
Okay. Where do we go now? Down? No. How do I...
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard
Oh,
here.
no.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Man, I was all over the place. God, I hope I don't have anything to do with that body hanging. No, because we came here, it was already there. This is really sad. I must have been miserable. Looks like I had a lot of fun. I'm still not completely convinced it was me. I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor. Let's just move on. I'm going to go with 1.
Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
Okay. So, back this way, I guess. All around you, great machines in quintessence. He's very anxious for us to get going, huh? gotta zoom out a little bit because I feel like I can't entirely. Looking monolithic. Oh, what's this? Money. Healing item. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Flavsund. Nothing over here. Maybe there is stuff over here. What am I thinking? The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Yeah, because of the strike. Industrial-sized thermos. Smells like burnt coffee. Wait. Before we go in there, what's this? The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. Okay. Ooh. Alright, what is this? The coffee in the giant thermoses are still lukewarm. This is cool. A stair made of pallets leading up. A taxidermy fish that tells time. This is really neat. Alright, that was an okay picture. Oh good, we got Kim turned around. Alright everybody. Say cheese. Smile. What's Kim doing? He's dancing. He's freaking out, man. Kim, relax. It's like, will you stop
Before
taking
you
pictures?
is the walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
So I have to say, he doesn't look at all like I expected. I don't know why, but I had like Al Pacino Godfather like in my brain. Are you in charge of the dock workers? Let's get straight to business. There's a dead body in a tree. Let's ease into it.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny chair opposite to his giant desk.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinaise.
The man relaxes into his chair and continues. So the little chair, that's a psychology move to make you feel inferior.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Sure.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
That's on purpose.
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you, then the chair.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Take a seat. I'd rather stand. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois? Actually, I'm a bit of a hurry right now. Let's take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. Remain serious. Try to wink back. Damn, this chair is uncomfortable. I really want to wink back. Do I remain serious? No, I'm winking.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
I have health stuff. Okay. All right. Can't do
By the
anything
way,
else.
I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
How does he know that?
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
He points at it again.
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money.
That's it?
Think of all the stuff you could.
Wait, you know Gart? Thank you, Everard. Take the comically large check, but don't say anything. Keep it, I'm good. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass. How does he know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the check again. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
I'm gonna leave it.
Okay, okay.
I know it's boring,
I
but I'm
respect
gonna
a
leave
man
it.
with principles. No handouts, then.
I'm leaving it to see if he'll offer me more. Like, I don't want him to think I can be bought cheap. I'm okay with being bought in this game, but it's gotta be for the right price. He crosses his arms on his ample midsection and sinks further into his chair.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
So he's had someone tailing us. I wonder if it's the blonde girl.
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
What is Half-Light? Half-Light is your fight or flight response. It enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn. It injects palpable fear into your heart, fear that urges you to act before it's too late to act ever again, fear that makes you frighten others. It is the aggression that lets you squeeze every last drop of information out of a witness. At high levels, Half-Light makes you ultra attuned to the world. It is perpetual fear of your own shadow, of someone else's name or scent. You'll be ready always to pounce and physically interrogate passersby. At low levels, however, you'll find your survival instinct is lacking and your methods limp-wristed. Those who respect violence will not respect you. Okay. Oh, look at all the skill points I have. I need to think about how I want to use those.
When he said, don't worry, he actually meant, be very worried.
Yeah, I know. How do you know about my lost gun? I'm not worried. I got this. I would appreciate any help you could provide. Yeah, I want to know how he knew.
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
Harry, so that is our name.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Kim.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Don't panic. No, but we're gonna fail.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
So what? Men can cry too. Yeah.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Okay.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
Keep sliding down the chair like a cello shot. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place. I have to do one. I can't not
Mr.
do it.
Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Oh God, Kim's gotta be standing behind us just wanting to sink into the floor.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow. In a kind of throw-in motion. Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Oh my God. No, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head. Oh yeah, man. Fucking great. Keep sliding. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water. Sit upright. Oh my God, this is so funny. I'm melting. Yeah, let's do 3. I would love to do number 2, but...
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
That was so funny.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Sorry, Kim.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Okay, we gotta pull ourselves together and think about what's the best order. I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade. No, we do not leave with that. Aren't you going to ask me how I got in? You called me Mr. Dubois. Why? Could you help me get a dead body down from a tree? Let's talk about my lost gun. I want to talk about the hanging. I met Joyce, the company representative. Let's start there.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals? Yeah, I agree. That's a weird way to... Why would you say that?
Yes, we're all trying to do what's best for Martinaise. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
That's interesting.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
Yeah. Are you sure? I find it a little odd. What happened to the previous negotiator? Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her. Why haven't you let her in to see you? Yeah, let's ask that.
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Okay.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Why? Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her.
Yes, yes. Lowballing, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Okay.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
Okay. Let's see. Joyce said the previous union leader vanished.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting.
What does that mean?
Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
What? Why are we talking about a casserole? Yeah, Joyce didn't mention a casserole. Definitely.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
Interesting.
That much is true. His heart truly is in it. Though you wouldn't think so by looking at him.
Yeah.
If it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there certainly isn't any in his expression or demeanor now.
Okay. What happened?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go? That's a good question.
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
Oh, you called him a midget.
Harry! I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Right. Okay, let's talk
Of
about
course,
something
Harry.
else.
Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
Is he hinting to us that he wants us to go talk to her about this conversation?
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
What? Why is he telling us that?
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everard doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Yeah. You called me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
Yeah. So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It's a really cool concept, isn't it? When the way he, as soon as he summarized it, I was like, oh yeah, that would make a really good story. Oh wait, I'm playing it. It's true, my memory is a bit hazy. My memory's fine, I'm just testing you. I don't think we can lie about this.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is...
He taps on the folder in front of him.
I have a big fat folder on you, Harry.
Oh.
I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask. Maybe I can help you out.
I see. He's the Christian Grey of Martinaise.
I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you were probably right. I can.
I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to
Are you trying to
address.
tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Everard over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Does he have our badge?
Asking too many questions will make you look weak. You should maybe focus on the folder. Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Okay, let's get this straight. What is my full name? Do you know anything about my family? What kind of cop does it say I am? Where did you get that folder? Drama. Have another look at the folder. Not yet.
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
What kind of cop does it say I am?
Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
What? I'm not apologetic. I'm confident.
Well, you sure come off as very confident in all our interactions, Harry. You're a real man's man.
Not yet. Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids or...
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I think we need to be careful about what we believe that he tells us about ourselves.
Family, Harry, is the most important thing in the world.
Let's get this straight. What is my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
You feel like a Dubois, but you don't feel like a Harry. Strange.
Wait, I thought you are Harry Dubois. I feel like a Dubois, but not quite like a Harry. Something longer. Okay, I like it. I can work with that. I don't really like it.
Sure, okay. You're Harold. Harmon. Haroldamus? But that's not what the record says. The record says Harry Dubois. A real man's name.
Oh, Kim.
Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
Have another look at the folder.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
I've got nothing to hide.
Harry. Oh, wow. This is really something.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
Oh, poor Kim.
So how about it, Harry? You need assistance, I presume?
Yes, let's
Of course,
talk about
Harry,
other
of course.
matters.
Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinaise. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense there's a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Okay.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
What? I've opened a few doors in my life. You heard wrong, Everard. We're not. Kim, is that true? Are we door-opening machines? I'm gonna go with number 1.
And I'm sure you're gonna open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
The thing with how I'm trying to play off Harry in this game is I don't want him to be really bad, but I want him to be in that gray zone. I'm curious to see how easy or difficult it is to kind of just ride that nice edge.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Why don't you just open it yourself? Whose door is it? I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging. Damn it, fine, I'll look into it. We need to talk about that murder. I can't accept this thing. Refuse the task for now. Why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
Interesting.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
A weasel? What do you mean by
a
weasel?
loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
He puts his glasses back on. I bet you don't even know anything about the
Harry, my
hanging.
dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinaise.
All right, we'll look into it.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
It's funny how the thing that gives me satisfaction about this answer is that I feel it's phrased safely enough that Kim won't be that disappointed in us for working for the union boss. Because we say that it's basically our devotion to the investigation that is making us decide to do this.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union.
We know him.
Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Let's see. I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat Guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
No.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what? I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
Interesting.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Aren't you going to ask me how I got in? I wanted to go over a couple things about me. Could you help me get a dead body down from a tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Because you're Team Harry.
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder.
Kim, why would you do... I wouldn't have put it that way, Kim.
Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Yeah, the belt thing. Say nothing. You're a community leader. Help your community out.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
He licks his fat lips and smiles.
But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
He picks up the handset of a radio phone to his right, then clicks a button.
Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down. And, Jean, please take it easy with the race science. He's had enough of that.
He hangs up and turns back to you.
You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got in? I wanted to go over a couple things. I'm curious about what he's gonna think about all that race theory stuff.
Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you have become Measurehead's race pupil.
I really believe in the race mystery, and I'm glad I was given this chance. I hope to one day be able to contribute. I feel by his tone he might not be into that stuff. I'm not a race pupil. I just listened to some of the things he had to say. It was a tactic. I needed to get in somehow. It's not like I'm a racist now. Yeah, I'm a big racist. It's basically like that in my head all the time. I'm gonna go with 2. I'm not a race pupil. I just listened to some of the things he had to say.
Of course, Harry. Of course. You're not some kind of a fantastic racist now. And rest assured, no one's gonna hear about it.
He winks at you.
No one's gonna know what you did with race there, Harry. Your race bonanza is safe with me. Word of how racy it got will never leave Martinaise.
Unless you make me unhappy.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Okie dokie, Smokey. Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone.
I feel like we want to get that gun before he gets that gun.
Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him.
Yeah.
He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Or we find it first, but I feel like that's gonna be not as likely. Could he really hold my gun hostage? Wait, the gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in? No, we are not sending him to that nice man at the pawn shop. I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. I don't care about my gun. Keep it. Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back? How do we want to play this? So if I want to function in the gray area. Let's see.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Yeah, I want to go over a couple things.
Let's hear it, Harry.
Oh, we already did that.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
You know who the voice of this actor or character, if it's one actor doing all these voices, you know what it reminds me of? Is Matt Berry.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Thanks. I was wondering how I'm supposed to get out.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
Okay, what did we get? Gum wrapper, book. Instant photos. What do we get? I don't get it. Oh well. Alright, so what are we doing? Everett asks you to open the basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard to intimidate the occupant. Do what you have to do. He promised to give you info on the case in return. Get the key to the weasel's door from Manana. Okay. So, how do we do that? We go out this way, right? Wait, what was that? Look, something forgotten on the coffee table. What? What are you talking about, dude? We don't have time for this. Let's go. Ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit my mic like that. This over here. Money? What's this? The banner sags under the weight of the rain and the snow. White waves on red. Plants are happy, boots are shining, every man is fed.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
He's having a good time.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work, he doesn't notice you. Hi.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his
He
deep
sounds
blue
like a
eyes
Disney
is
cartoon.
as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you people and scabs? Actually, I am, yes. Yeah, let's just go with one.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right? What are you doing with the containers? Where is everyone? The harbor is empty. Do you work here? Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners? What's in that container over there? Point to the container suspended from the crane arm. Okay, I'm off. Let's start with the banners. Maybe he's proud of that work.
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
The little guy chuckles merrily.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Interesting. Hold up. Who makes it at the whirling? Something is off about this bush. I'm going to look into it. That's it. I just wanted... Yeah. Who makes it?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Yeah. He was pointing at his pots when we were in the kitchen. Something is off about this borscht. I'm going to look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
He waves at the containers towering behind him. What's going on here? Look at the mountains of containers rising behind him. Sure, let me ask you about something else. We're going to try it. I've not been having... I had really good luck with these skills early in the game tonight, and then my luck has just been plummeting.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors.
Okay.
It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
Wow, that's very poetic. This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers? Let's say something to Kim first.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Now let's ask Leo if he knows why he's changing the covers.
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
All right, so now that we know he talks about everything, let's ask about what's in that container over there.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
What? Loaded up? What? Oh, wait. Why would you have a whole bunch of empty containers sitting around on the dock? Wouldn't... Unless they were... Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me. Do you work
Yes,
there?
yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Buford is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who's Miss Buford? We haven't heard mention of her yet, have we?
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
Exactly what I'm saying, Kim.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those douce sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Oh, I don't... Why did you have to use the word suckle, man? That's weird.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Okay, what kind of things?
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
I agree. Hold on, who's Miss Buford? Or Beaufort? I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this place would totally fall apart if you didn't shine the bossman's shoes, Leo. Huh. That's rude. He might not pick up on it, but... I want to ask all of these. I hope we get to do that.
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Is that the blonde in the room next to our hotel room?
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
Oh.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her.
Aww.
But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes.
So Everett trained a lawyer named Miss Buford.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
The lieutenant smiles at the little man.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
You didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are all right.
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinaise, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then.
That's interesting. It's not the new world, it's the new world. So what happened to the new world? Did he come from the new world? And that was going to hell, so they went to the new world? Huh.
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
My husband's on his way out. He has taken up curling with his friends. Thank you, Olympics.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Where is everyone? The harbor's empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
He pauses to think.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everett sent them on a nice vacation for a week or so.
He stops, but seems eager to tell you more. Is this the lynch mob? What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into? Got it, but there were other things I needed to discuss. Oh, I thought it was going to give us, like, of course we're going to pick one.
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling him to take some time off.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
No. But what did they actually do? Really? Did they kill someone? Let's do 2.
No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
Okay, I'm off.
Bye-bye now.
All right, so I feel like we got some ideas as to... Can we talk to Kim about that at all?
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages
You
yet.
should take care of that, then.
But I don't
Let's
have
talk to
money.
him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Okay. I know you want to go home, Kim, but we got that dude who's gonna meet us because we're gonna get the body out of the tree. The speaker tower is silent. There is no work to organize in the yard below. Oh, wait, what was I thinking? Here? Whalefield. Okay, thanks. Thanks, weirdo. White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. How do we get out of here? Is it this way? I think it's this way. Yeah, because I remember looking at that. Okay. Let's go mate whatever. Measurehead? Is that who's going to help us? Oh no, we need to talk to Manana first. I like him. He's fun. He's right here, right? Oh no, he was there. Where is he now? Did everybody go to bed? Alright, I guess we are going to bed. Oh wow, everybody's gone. This is crazy. Well, if everybody's gone, then maybe Gart is asleep too. Nope. Oh, they're still partying here. Is he gonna help me?
Yes?
Nothing. I thought you would talk to Gart.
Can I help you?
So about that money
Yes.
I owe.
Have you got it?
I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I will pay you back tomorrow. I'm an honest cop. It's cold out. I'll freeze to death because I'm losing this stupid money game. Come on, man. After everything I've been through. Kim is about to say something. Let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and...
He stops mid-sentence.
He shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant's severe gaze.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this
Yeah.
establishment.
Hold on. I still have my key, you know. This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
What? Okay. By the way, I'm going to...
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
No, I'm determined. We're going to win Gart over. We're going to have a redemption story that fits into a fun little gray area, and then we are going to win over the crowd singing karaoke.
Your body is ready, sire.
Okay. So now what are we doing?
Yes?
Am I sleeping in your car? Is that what's going on? You said something about your motor carriage. Oh, wait. If Kim wants to leave and go to bed, maybe I could go find that dude
Inside,
in
you see
apartment
a set of
28.
steering levers, a radio microphone.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure? Regular people just call it the cage.
The cage. Look in the enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
Why did he have those there?
I confiscated these for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinaise canal.
What do you mean you confiscated them? Would we ask? Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
So you took his spinners. Isn't that corruption? I get it. I would have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Ah, I see. Let's see. I appreciate your help. Yeah, let's not tempt him to change his mind.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Okay. Close the door. Leave. Alright, so would that mean that I'm going back to the pawn shop this late? Come on. Is the pawn shop even open this late? Like it is. An all-night pawn shop, huh?
Officer, the flashlight, please.
Oh, I'd like that, it remembers that he doesn't like the flashlight. I find that amusing. Okay.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
You do know that it's not really a fine night. The weather's terrible. How come you're still open? It's cool that you're still open, big city vibes. Let's go with 3.
The pawn shop is always open.
The boombox I bought. It should play this tape, right? What tape? I don't have a tape. I'd like to buy back the commemorative pin I sold. Is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on? No, we're not asking that. You might be able to aid our investigation. There's something I'd like to sell.
We'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesque banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
Oh my god, Kim is a saint.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
He takes the cash, then turns to you.
Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The rest goes into his pocket.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
No.
Another time, perhaps.
Wait. I want to buy back the commemorative pin I sold.
Yes. Fortunately, I still have it.
Great.
3:30 and it's yours. Here you go, officer. Anything else I can do for you today?
Nope. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We got the old lady back her pin, and we're gonna pay Gart, and then we're gonna be able to go to sleep, which is pretty awesome. Oh, I can't, like... Oh, it's because I don't have my flashlight out, so I couldn't see as well. Plus I'm kind of zoomed in, huh? Here. I'm gonna
Hello
take care
again,
of this
sweetie.
first. About your
I
pin.
hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
I bought it back. I know it means a lot to you. You should have it.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Yay.
I confess I am glad to see it again. Very honorable of you, officer.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Yay.
Now, what else, sweetie?
I've got to get going now. Yeah. Kim's exhausted.
Can I help you?
So about that money I
Yes. Have you got it?
owe. I have your money.
Well?
Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
Okay.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Got it.
I'll take a room here too.
Oh.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything?
Nope. Nothing else. Anything we need to say
Yes.
to you? Nope.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a bummer that housekeeping didn't make a visit. Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
All right. Sounds great.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment.
Oh.
He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
Is he gonna start teaching us stuff? I didn't know you smoked, Kim. How do you think today went? So what are our powers exactly, the RCM? Let's start high level and work our way down.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in
Okay.
accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000? Yeah, this doesn't... Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
The economic structure. It's interesting to me that that's how he phrases, like, policing and doing arrests and stuff like that as being part of the economic structure. Although safety, like, because I was going to say I wouldn't find, like, investigating murder to be economic structure, but that falls under safety. Okay. Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly. as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Okay.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
What
We can
else?
arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station call slip. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
They just send a slip in the mail and the person comes to jail? Yeah, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
Okay.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
I wonder what this looks like to have fewer legal rights if you're a fugitive. That's really, when you start thinking of the ethics around that, it gets very complicated very quick, doesn't it? When the power calls you, you come, but power itself is a fragile trick of perception. I see, and if somebody resists...
We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty... Have you ever killed anyone, Kim? Have I killed anyone? What happens to the people we convict? And who makes all these rules? Yeah, I want to know about what happens to the... Because what I was saying up here about the fewer legal rights.
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couronne and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. We don't convict. We arrest and send them. Yeah, but what happens after they go to court, Kim? And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government and the moral intern, more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Okay. Let's say it was the coalition government.
It's probably more honest, yes.
Yeah.
Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Yeah, so for me, like, I feel it had to have been the coalition government because of the presence of the union and how they're taking over policing. To me, that doesn't happen when the authority and the power initially starts with the people. It happens once you get these coalition... Once politicians end up in play, that's when you all of a sudden need unions to protect the people. Although in this case, even that ended up getting, like, you know, yeah, I don't know. All right. How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on. Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal, and we still have to get him down from the tree.
I still can't believe I missed that shot.
Being sober tends to help with precision. But moving on to the interviews, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
I'm sure I can get him to tell us more. He's a tough cookie, that one. I'm a little intimidated by him, honestly. He has stuff on me. He's a tough cookie.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Big relief. It's a very serviceable name, too. I don't know how I feel about my name, actually. I want a different name. One I haven't ruined yet. I'm not saying that. I'll go with the middle ground here. I don't know how I feel.
That's normal. It's best not to give it too much thought. We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
She wants to, but we have to find the badge for her to start spilling trade secrets.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Wait. So is it saying this because I did keep them constantly? I was never strolling down the streets if I could help it? Or is this just built into the game like this? I don't like to waste time. My mind moves too fast. I'm training for a long distance run. It's how we roll. I don't know why I do the things I do. I'm going to say 5.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
He is being sarcastic in a very charming way. I like Kim. I didn't know you smoked. The Mora Lintern. What is it?
The Moralists International are the world's largest political organization.
Okay.
You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
Okay. What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Yeah.
Something kind and usual.
Yeah.
Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous.
Okay. What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Gosh, there's so much, like, political sociology. I don't know how to put it in here. We've talked about humanists. We've talked about communists, like all of these different philosophies at play. Technocrats. Okay. Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Wait, we have a book that will help us when Kim's not around, we can read. What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
Okay.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like them?
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
Oh, okay.
That's another leitmotif associated with moralism.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
He's so disciplined. I have an opinion.
Do you?
Things are bad out there. We need them here giving us the right to police Revocol. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting bourgeois rights. Immigrants, liberal, men are turning into women. Well, no. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. I'd say 2.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Actually, vigilantes is okay with me. Yeah, vigilantes sounds bad. Maybe we should make our own law.
Spoken like a revolutionary, But hypothetical aside, in Martinaise we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
I think everyone should have a drop of revolution in them. You should always be willing to be open-minded to change. That doesn't mean you have to be an anarchist or anything like that, but I didn't know you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more? How did you get so cool, Kim? Right then, the debrief. Let's compliment
You
him.
mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
He flicks the ash.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
Say nothing, just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag.
I have to say, this is a really nice way to end the day in a game. I've never seen it play out like this, where the two characters get together, you get to talk a little bit about what you went through in that day, who you because there's so much happening, and that they also are having this moment. I really love this. And then this is just, yeah, this is great.
This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. Two glowing circles.
A plane?
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
Yeah. And in Jamrock and the GRH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looked at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but I kind of disagree, Kim. Just because things haven't fallen into apocalypse doesn't mean that that should serve as the baseline either. I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least do some good. We won't change anything here. How do I want to play this? I want to be optimistic tonight. I might not feel optimistic in the next day, though.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
He puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door. All right. Time for nighty-night, boys. Do I just go to bed? See you in the morning. Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. I didn't say goodbye.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Yeah, well, you should pick up your junk and then ask nicely if they'll send housekeeping up in the morning for new linens.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Okay, we're gonna crawl in.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
And get a good night's sleep.
And then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Great. Check the...
It's a little better.
Whoops.
Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with... What was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
What images do you think we're going to see? What is this? Where the heck are we? Oh. So, hang on. Oh, we can't get out. Oh, shoot. We can't get out our flashlight. Oh, look at this, guys. Oh, it's us.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
Oh, that's a creepy voice. Do you remember the scent of your childhood? I remembered nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me, what is this? I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. You said who? I left. I was left.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I don't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me.
So I'm answering these questions in a very specific way. I'm answering them using the options that are most unappealing to me. Because this is our first night experiencing this kind of dream. And I would think the first night isn't going to be the night where we might see some character growth, right? It wouldn't be right out of the gate.
You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Islas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere.
Jesus.
Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
He sounds like the same person that talked to us when we were in front of the dead body and started talking to the dead body in our mind.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you.
Okay.
You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time.
Whose voice it is.
Sweating up the bed.
I was wrong. It wasn't the dead body. I was thinking of, it was the reptilian brain at the beginning of the game.
Stinky boy.
Yeah. I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
More glass than velvet grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type.
Oh, yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes, too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
Well, I think it's clear that Harry is, without question, self-medicating with alcohol, right? That's exactly what's going on in this game.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
He needs therapy and maybe some medications. Not that there's a single thing wrong with that. But can I quick save? No, I can't. Oh, because it just saved. On that note, guys, it is getting late. I've been on for a while, and I have a meatball sub waiting for me for dinner. So, if you've enjoyed watching, please consider giving me a like and a subscribe. I'm a brand new channel focused on mystery games. We are with Disco Elysium for the long haul. I stream on weekdays. Hope I will see you next time. Thank you for joining. Have a great weekend.